Hi guys, how are you doing? I just want to have a sit down talk today about what's going on and how I am going to move forward on YouTube. First of all, when I was younger, I never was an early riser. I would stay in the bed till 12 or 1 o'clock until my mom would tell my brothers and sisters to come get me up. Nowadays, if I'm still in bed at 11 o'clock, it's because I am depressed. Because I generally am up 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and so forth. Today, it was almost 12 o'clock when I got up. That lets me know I have a little depression going on. Now let me tell you something. I've suffered depression for years, since I was about 23 years old. And people have told me all kind of things about why I have depression. You know, and of course, those are those religious people. And those are those people who've never been depressed a day in their life, because they just go through life and whatever comes their way, they just accept it and they're happy. They don't care. They can live in filth. They can live in the gutter. They just don't care. And I even had my pastor in Texas to tell me depression is a sign of unresolved anger. Let me explain where my depression comes from. My depression comes from the fact that I know things are not right. They're not. It comes from the fact that I want more out of life. It comes from the fact that different people have done different things to me to, as they call it, keep me in my place. People have done things. If they see I'm moving ahead, they'll do something, cause me to lose my job, or they'll start making up lies. She did this, she did that, so somebody can talk to me. It's harassment because they're unhappy. I'm already unhappy, guys. Trust me, I am unhappy for the most part, because otherwise I wouldn't suffer from depression. I do my DIYs and I just happen to put them on camera to share them with people. But I do my DIYs to keep me from losing my mind, to keep me from being so depressed. And I'm going to tell you guys, in 2019, I was going through hell around this time of the year. Christmas Eve, I spent the night on a bus bench in Irving, Texas. I woke up Christmas Day, got on the bus, got on the train, thought I would stay warm, but oh no. The conductor of that train told me to find a destination. When we go through life and people don't care, you should feel something. And when you don't, that means that you're part of the problem of not caring. This holiday season and going forward, all of us better start caring about each other. We are in a time right now, you go buy some eggs, they $3, $5, $8 a dozen. You try to get an apartment. I feel for these young folks trying to just go out and get a decent apartment. And the mothers, I feel for them even more. try to get an apartment, and these apartments are $1,500, $1,800, $2,000 and up. And you're making what on a job? The salaries are not keeping up with living expenses. And for us seniors, oh, we're not doing well. Trust me. I pay 58% of my income in rent. In April, I'll be paying 62%. That leaves me with what? A few little pennies to buy some Dollar Tree items or some other items, or somebody give me some items so I can do some DIYs for my mental capacity. Yes. My son is coming to visit me for Christmas. I haven't seen him in 13 years. I'm happy about that. I'm happy. Hopefully, Christmas and the day after Christmas, I can have some temporary joy. After he leaves, it goes back to this ho-hum life of mine. What makes employers think that they can pay us, pay you guys pennies and expect you all to live? And we're supposed to be happy? How? How is anyone happy right now when most of their income is going out for expenses? And some people can't even afford a place to live. When I was in Dallas, I lost a job one time, and they didn't know. I was already living in my vehicle. So when I lost that job, what did I do? I started doing Uber Eats. And do you think Uber Eats got me out of that van? Oh no. What Uber Eats did was cause my engine to go out in that van. What Uber Eats did was cause me to spend more getting my tires replaced. Where does it stop, guys? Where does it stop? Before I moved into this apartment, I was renting a room with PadSplit.com. The room was very reasonable, but you're living in a house with people that you do not know. And the last house that I lived in, it was with a bunch of young folks, 30 and under, who didn't have clean up behind themselves. One young lady would put her sanitary napkins in the bathroom, wouldn't take the trash out, it was smelling in there. I had to go to her one day and say, look, come get this mess out of here. I am not going to dump the trash with your mess in there. She come to my door one day, asked me if I got any trash bags. I'm not responsible for your trash bags, honey. And when I told her, I said, yeah, I got some trash bags. Can I get one? I says, no. The look on this child's face was like, I says, you're responsible for your own trash bags. You're responsible for your own tissue, your laundry detergent, your liquid detergent, your paper towels, and everything else. How dare you come to my door and ask me for a trash bag? I'm telling you guys, with everything that's going on with these high rent prices, and they steady going up and going up and going up. Look on YouTube. You will hear some horror stories. How people say they rent went up by $300. And I thought because mine went up by 70 something this for next year, that's something. Oh, I'm blessed. One of my neighbors in this building told me hers went up by 200. This is an affordable senior building. What are we going to do? I don't have any extra money to save much than $5 or $10 every month. So what am I going to do? What are other seniors going to do? You got seniors in this building, they ain't trying to do nothing but be messy. Lie on people. And what do they think they're going to accomplish by that? You trying to get somebody put out of the building so you can feel good? Is that what you're trying to do? And you're going to feel good temporarily. Because if you don't focus on something else, you're going to get put out of this building too. This Christmas may be the last good Christmas for some people. You have executives losing their jobs. You have people who have been on their jobs for 20, 25, 30 years losing their jobs. They are bringing in younger people, paying them pennies on the dollar because they can. They are raising rents 7, 10, 20, 30% because they can. And what's going to happen in the future when no one can afford to rent these high-priced apartments? The greed in our world is getting crazy. It is getting absolutely crazy. The only thing that I know how to do is pray and do some DIYs to keep my chest from hurting, to keep my blood pressure from going up. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue to do my DIYs. I still have a lot of product in my craft room. I try not to spend a lot of money now. I did at first when I first started doing these DIYs. But you see, with my Christmas stuff, how sparse everything is. Because I am not going out and spending a lot of money to do some crafts, to do some things in my house. We all better be trying to hold on to something. Because we know who just got elected. And we all know what Elon Musk has said. Have more babies. What we all need to do is start praying for one another, trying to look after one another, and try to have peace in our lives. I have 2 projects that I'm working on. I have one where I'm doing a little side table that's going to go outside of my bedroom door. I will be bringing that to you shortly. The other one, I will be showing you my bathroom refresh and some of the DIYs that I did for that I should have long showed you all. And after that, they are going to be very sparse DIYs. Just so I can keep my sanity. I wish everyone a joyous, peaceful, happy Christmas as best as you can do. Don't let anyone steal your joy or your peace if you can. Be blessed, guys.